Happy solstice, everybody. Unfortunately, my plans for an outdoor ritual got canceled because it started to rain today. So instead, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do instead. This is totally off of, just the top of my head. Usually a lot of my witchcraft things are intuitive based. I don't ever plan things out. Like I told you guys before, I am not a planner. I am not the type of person to plan stuff because it just never goes, I can't stick to a plan, like plain and simple. So tonight what I'm going to do is take a ritual bath. So let's go into the back room to get some incense that we can light. So I think, let me put you guys somewhere so we can, okay, you guys can sit right there while I gather some things to burn in the bathroom. So I'm going to get a candle. Let's see. So for the solstice, I'll probably get a green and an orange. And I actually have the perfect oil for this occasion. Where's it at? Here it is. So this, I got this in a box when I used to subscribe to, what was it called? Tamed Wild. When I subscribed to the Tamed Wild boxes, they sent me this, which is a celestial body and ritual oil. It's orange frankincense and solar gold mica. So, and it's a beautiful gold color. Perfect for the solstice. Sorry guys, my mind is like running blank. Okay, so now I'm just going to carve a couple symbols into these candles. Nothing really elaborate. If I can find my tool. Where's it at? I'll have to look in this little thing right here. So, I spent my day working in the garden like I do most days. And really just appreciating my space and appreciating the time that, is given to me. So I'd really like to know what you guys did for summer solstice. Or even if it's just, sat and meditated, or, you lit a candle for yourself. Any little rituals you can do. Even if it's just, sitting down to give thanks, or light a candle like I said, or just, take a breather. Every little second you spend in that spiritual headspace, I think, is really good for you in your life. So I'm just going to finish this up here. Okay. Well, let me make sure my yep, just as I thought. My candlesticks are clogged, so I'm gonna have to use a different one. Here we go. Yeah, I had plans to light a fire in the fire pit tonight, and do a ritual herb burnout. But Mother Nature said, no, we're going to take this time to rest because you've been working your butt off in the garden, which I have, really. I've been working every single day in that garden, sweating my ass off, but it's been good for me. So, in fact, I'm just going to take this tray and you know, I've been meaning to tell you guys that two of the people who won the giveaway that I was doing on my little bags with some herbs, they never ended up answering me and giving me an address to send to them. So I am just going to pick two different people. So just make sure to keep an eye out on that video. The 100 or the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video. I'm going to be commenting on there tomorrow, so February 22nd, or not February, June 22nd. So just keep an eye out, and because I'm going to pick two different people, because sadly two of you didn't answer, and I want to, you know, the whole point of that is to be, you know, give thanks to you guys for subscribing to me and supporting me on my journey with this channel. And I would really like to, you know, choose two different people. So tomorrow evening, go ahead and look back at that video, and look at the comments to see if I picked you, because I'm going to pick two different people. Mary Bilberry and Savannah Olson. You guys didn't answer me, so I want to still give those away. But yeah, I'm going to get a couple more things gathered, and then I'm going to take you guys into the bath with me. Of course, we're going to make it PG, don't worry. Okay, let's go in here and start. Let's light our candles. Oh, you guys can't even see. Okay, so this is a mixture that I made a couple weeks ago. I always burn my candles and everything on this metal tray that I got from the thrift store to protect surfaces and everything. We got a little charcoal briquette. And I've got my small cauldron here. I used to think when I was younger that to honor and celebrate at the Sabbaths that you had to go all out and you had to like do this big elaborate celebration. But as I've gotten older and, you know, as the years pass through my practice, I've realized that just lighting a candle is enough of a, I mean, you can set up small rituals and small ceremonies for yourself in your own practice, and you can tailor it to whatever you do. You can do, I do a lot of ancestry work. I've been doing a lot of ancestry work lately to try to connect to a deeper part of myself. You know, try to connect through to my ancestors for wisdom and strength and guidance and all that. And you really don't have to go all out. You really just can do small things to honor yourself and honor your spiritual practice and honor your intuition. You know, you should really just listen to yourself. Sometimes people, you know, I used to do the same thing where I would push myself. I would feel like I wasn't living up to my potential if I didn't like have a full blown like fire every month, or on the full moon and on the new moon and during the Sabbaths, if I didn't go all out and do every possible thing and every possible activity I can think of. I used to feel bad about that. But, you know, it just doesn't really fit into my practice, especially where I'm a solitary witch. It kind of just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense for me personally to always just bring out all of my tools and go all out and waste all of my energy. Sometimes, you know, the goddess and the universe is asking us to stop and slow down and take a rest and reflect. And kind of marinate on the things that you've been learning or the information you've been taking in, and not to always be striving for a greater outcome or a greater anything, you know, just to stop and take a moment to appreciate your life for what it is, and to appreciate all of the great things that you know, are available to you. Even if you are in a bad situation right now, it will change, and it will get better. Like, so you're never stuck. There's always small moments you can take to celebrate yourself and your journey. And you should always take those moments. You should always make time for those. They're important. It's important to honor yourself and your path and your journey and all of the people who, you know, you come across, and all of the people you have to let go, and, you know, all the people you have to move on from. So I'm going to get in the bath and I'll be right back. Well, first let's add some Epsom salt. So this is the kind that I use, Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt, Soothe and Sleep with Lavender. Okay, you guys, I am going to relax in the bathtub for a while, and really just kind of marinate on, you know, how much I've progressed so far this year, how much progress I've made in my personal development and in my path. I'm slowly but surely working towards a better self and a better life. You know, for the most of my life, I was just surviving. Mark and I were talking about this the other day. You know, that's one thing I'll always be grateful for, is the chance to cultivate talents, latent talents that I had and that I have, that I would have never known that were there if I didn't have a safe and secure environment like I've had for the past, you know, 7 years or so. Because I was just surviving. It was a really awful time, and I was in survival mode, so I didn't know how to even enjoy life, and it was really sad. It was, and I'm just glad that, you know, like I told Mark the other day, I said, you know, we were talking about, because, you know, where we're split up, he was talking about, well, now you're going back to square one. Now it's back to your old life. And, you know, and I told him, I said, it's actually not. I'm not going back to my old life, because I'm not the same person I was back then. Like, it's impossible for me to go back to my old life, because that person that I was does not exist anymore. So there's no possible way for me to go back to that, because I would make different choices now. You know, things are different because I'm different. You know, that's it. So never stop striving for your greatest self. After I get out of the bathtub, I am going to journal, and probably write down some goals that I want to fulfill by the end of the year, because I've fulfilled my goals that I set at the beginning of the year. I've already fulfilled them, so I want to set some new ones. And probably tomorrow I'm going to be filming a vision board. I'm going to be making a vision board, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. Happy summer solstice. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous in your lives, and you're doing great things, taking care of yourselves and loving yourselves and putting yourselves above, you know, people that hurt you or people that drain you. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.